For the past 33 years, I have looked in the mirror every morning and asked myself, if today were the last day of my life, would I want to do what I am about to do today? And whenever the answer has been no for too many days in a row, I know I need to change something. Remembering that I'll be dead soon is the most important tool I've ever encountered to help me make the big choices in life. Because almost everything, all external expectations, all pride, all fear of embarrassment or failure, these things just fall away in the face of death, leaving only what is truly important. Remembering that you are going to die is the best way I know to avoid the trap of thinking you have something to lose. You are already naked. There is no reason not to follow your heart. About a year ago, I was diagnosed with cancer. I had a scan at 7:30 in the morning, and it clearly showed a tumor on my pancreas. I didn't even know what a pancreas was. The doctors told me this was almost certainly a type of cancer that is incurable, and that I should expect to live no longer than 3 to 6 months. My doctor advised me to go home and get my affairs in order, which is doctor's code for prepare to die. It means to try and tell your kids everything you thought you'd have the next 10 years to tell them in just a few months. It means to make sure everything is buttoned up so that it will be as easy as possible for your family. It means to say your goodbyes.
This one morning, in comes this kid, hair's all messed up, he has jeans and sneakers, and he's walking by my desk and says, "Hi." Then he goes to the computers and he's typing and looks like he owns the place. He says, "Well, he does, he's your boss." I said, "That's the president? How old is he?" And I thought, oh my God, I'm working for a bunch of kids here.
Ohio Scientific Billings, Kermemco, IMSI. People don't remember these names, but like the start of any industry, there was just a flourishing of lots and lots of companies, 90% of which went out of business. But we got to do the basic for all those machines. And so it was a very exciting time period where I was kind of traveling and doing the business stuff as well as writing a lot of code. And the code had to be very small and precise in those days. You know, it wasn't like you could waste any memory at all. So it had a certain beauty that, you know, we were doing the best small software.
Bill loved to challenge people about, you know, well, you know, I could do that in 2 days. I could write that in, you know, over the weekend. It kept everybody on their toes. We accomplished things that we probably otherwise would never have figured out we could have done.
Kazuhiko Nishi is a lot like Paul and I. That is, he was an independent thinker. He'd seen the microprocessor and what it could do. He and I met and we found that we had a common view that the computer could do amazing things. And he thought we should start working with these Japanese hardware companies because there were many of them.
We started without any agreement. Later, people wrote a one-page agreement and sent it over to me and said, I don't even read, and I signed. That was the beginning.
The original vision of the company was a slogan that was a computer on every desk and in every home. And in the mid-1980s, that was still kind of a crazy thing. And we get a lot of pushback from people who would either say, look, there's no way that they'll be on every desk, because most business people don't need a computer. And especially they don't need it in the home. That's what we took most grief for, was this idea that, what, a computer in every home? What would you do with it? It went in a very short period of time from insane that everyone would have a computer to, my God, of course everyone needs to have a computer.